Start recording. Start streaming. I only slept for like 3 hours. It's 2:28 in the morning, 11th of January, 2026. Um, had concepts, I don't know, whether I wanted to start streaming again or just try to go back to sleep. And then you get all this like bullshit outside that really is, I'm like, I don't have words to put to my situation. Like, I can't say for absolute certainty, oh, it has just been the cops the whole time. They've used you like you're in their own little personal fucking basement thing. What the fuck did they expect to do with me? Like, even if it was just some asshole that has a siren, where's the actual cop then? Just like watching him do it and thinking it's funny? And then fucking screwing with this like boom boom noise. It was dead quiet when I woke up. There's no one fucking here. Talking in my room right now, it's not like, oh, you're entertainment for... You can't hear me. It would just be proof that someone like put a fucking device in my room. If you can hear me because there's a fucking camera in my room or something, it's like not supposed to be there. And I have to say the same goddamn thing every time I do this, like... So yeah, just gradually became more and more terrorized. Won't leave me the fuck alone. It's been like this for years now, since 2020. As if like someone has made you entertainment when there's nothing else to do. They don't care about you. It's like a sideshow in a fucking circus or something. I do not consent. Like, I haven't seen a cent from it either, by the way, if they're like making money on it. Well, it's been well implied that maybe people are like placing bets or some demented shit. What? Then I thought, what's important. First, the thought process was going through all my memories. Like, start from zero, start from day one, and take your time and work through like every chapter of your life. What your life even was, process like, yeah, like in the tactile kind of like emotional fabric of it, when it was just like loneliness, when it was just like anger, when all that was around you were like chores and merits, when all that was around you was school and feeling like a vitamin of learning, when it turned into like friends and chatter and kind of like an artistic interpretation. It doesn't have to name like people or like, there goes the sirens again. There's nothing fucking happening here. Nothing. It is like 5 little assholes and their stupid fucking cars. Yeah, I'm sick of them. I'm sick of whatever the fuck this is. I have nowhere to fucking live. Even if they somehow decided to let me stay in here the rest of my life. They're fucking with me every goddamn day. I'm not gonna be like happy about it. Disgusting fucking losers. When was the last time there was any kind of call? 1:29 in the morning. That was a solid hour ago. There's nothing here. And I've heard them fucking run a siren, what, like 5 fucking times in less than an hour? What, they just get drunk and then drive their stupid cop cars around? What the fuck? It's either an ambulance or a cop car. The fire truck is like a bigger, louder, like, you can almost feel how heavy it is when it drives by. Again, there's no way to fucking hear me unless you are literally invading my fucking bedroom. I shouldn't have to care. Like, I don't have to do anything for you. I don't have to change what I wanted to talk about for you. I don't have to fucking change my life for you. Fucking psychopaths. Stupid goddamn tiny ass. The Union Gospel Mission, this shit. And then down the street, there's a fucking police thing right here. Like, literally, either they sit there and they watch people fuck with me, or they're the ones doing it. Every fucking day. The idea that they wanted to create this person that, like, fucking hates them. Why? I don't give a fuck about the story of your life either. I wouldn't watch your fucking Twitch stream. But you can get on a computer and you can tell the world what you fucking think. It's not like I would stop you from doing it. Get out of my room! Nothing but a bogus fucking excuse to stalk a bitch. And yeah, seriously, like, hijacking your fucking nervous system because I was kind of, like, iffy about whether I was even gonna, like, stream some more. Maybe just, like, go back to bed. And then they just keep running sirens and running sirens and running sirens. They literally, like, stole my fucking life. They're a bunch of goddamn criminals. Again, it's like, yeah, you said it yourself. Like, we would love to create some 36-year-old bitch that maybe, like, the youth would listen to you or something. Is that your fucking idea? And then you're gonna stick me in a homeless camp with a bunch of people and hope that maybe, like, you'd have conversations or something? I fucking hate you! Turn you into some kind of goddamn babysitter for the people they don't know how to fucking deal with. Yeah, they do not need me to do anything for them, by the way. Like, I'm not there to be your eyes and ears. I'm not there to fucking, like, be bait, and when somebody hurts me, you get an excuse to shut the whole fucking thing down. Get away from me! used as some kind of tool for some shit. I don't know what exactly the fuck. What was important? Well, so anyway, I was saying um that yeah, you start with like Massachusetts, Pennsylvania, upstate New York, Oregon, and then like my Grams, foster care, my dad's, um, Milton Hershey School, Eastmore, Cedarview, Santo Domingo, Clearview, Jackson. Those are the names of the houses. And then Ithaca College, and then moving to Portland, Milepost 5, 3 Months in Hell, and then Erickson Fritz. Yeah, and like going over my life over and over and over again to even like to keep it all together. That someone did this shit to me so that like, you know, if like Berkshire Mental Health fucked with you first, and then they were the bridge to Milton Hershey School. And then it's scholarships from Milton Hershey School. I went to Ithaca College, who also gave me scholarship money, by the way. And then from there moved to Portland. And like somebody fucked with me in Portland because they thought it would make you never talk about, let's say, like Massachusetts or Hershey again. You know, life, like so many things happen. You can't keep your whole life together. They thought they'd make your life about something else. And it would somehow override. Yeah, maybe you looking at it through the lens of like all the jobs I've ever had. Archives. Driving. Secretary. Delivering calzones. Cashiering, cleaning, bud tending, and then, you know, a loop of like various cashiering or cleaning at different times, mostly. Yeah, cleaning like janitor, hotels, day porter, yeah, whatever various words that just mean you're a cleaning person. Well, they are all different kind of like, cleaning at the hotel was the hardest one. You work by the room, not by the hour. So everybody, it's like a team of people that depend on you like hurrying the fuck up. And I'd have sweat running down my face trying to like make beds. It was really fucking hard. I way preferred my own pace, alone, at night. No one there to tell you to smile. No one there to tell you what to do. No one, like, supposed to show up in the middle of the night and scare the crap out of you, which they did anyway. Yeah, a point I keep making and having to make over and over again. My body has deteriorated. I cannot physically do what I used to do before 2020. Someone, as some like sick joke, someone thinks they're gonna like throw me out on the street as a, what, like a, yeah, fucking gym class. You're an asshole, an ableist asshole, and then they stress you out, and your body like tenses up, and that also does weird shit to your lungs and, or I'm sorry, to your organs. And yeah, the lungs is them pumping chemicals into my fucking room. I could sing, kinda, 5 years ago. I could definitely hit, like, all these notes on a scale. And now it's like they've broken up my fucking voice. It also could be from like muscular deterioration. There's some famous singer I just learned about. Yeah, Maria Callas or something. She lost a bunch of weight really fast, lost muscle, and couldn't sing like she did before in an effort to be like thin. I learned about her from TikTok. Um, so like losing muscle and then gassing my apartment with various shit. I mean, these people are psychotic. They have literally fucking like pesticide into my room. They have fucking hurt me. And then judges have blown me off. It's like it's fucking, like I'm in like a dungeon in the, like remotely in a fucking courtroom, and I can't express that, like, and they're just like saying fuck you to me. Yeah, that somebody's entire goal in life was to be like, fuck you, Laura. I can't not bring it up. The effects are still occurring. Like, you can't just do this to people. Yeah, if somebody had wanted to get away with hurting you, why the fuck didn't hurt you and then leave you the fuck alone forever? Never come back. They didn't do that. They just, like, it's like you didn't bitch about it enough the way they wanted you to. Yeah, sometimes it feels like it's just some shit, like, as long as they got your sister doing whatever the fuck they want her to do, they don't care about you, and she's like around all the time, leading them like to fucking hurt you because she doesn't care, and it somehow makes them not care because she doesn't give a fuck about me the right way. She's a fucking creep. And somehow that like gave them some just demented permission because they had this person that's like 47 years old willing to like screw with me. I don't know how to, it's like some psychological, like you have like a bitch in a high school. I didn't really have that problem at my school, but like it's like a TV trope. And you know, she is this popular bitch, popular for some reason. Um, right, because she lets people do whatever the fuck they want, and they're mean. Um, you know, some image of them like Yeah, like somehow she enabled them, and then they got a chance to be mean to a Jew, and they're all a bunch of fucking Nazis or something, so. She's the one that fucked with me about being Jewish. So, like, literally, it's like. That might be her demented understanding this entire time. Like. We have different dads, yeah. I get, like, stuff I get, you have to say, because there's no fucking way to understand the context there. She's not Jewish. I am. And it's been like a joke to like play on my being Jewish. And meanwhile, that's like an essay all by itself, but whatever. Like, I didn't get a chance to write it. What it means to be Jewish, but not like religious. What it means to just be like an invisible ethnicity and you never even got to learn what it. Yeah, if you could make a metaphor like. I don't know, the air is like weirdly stale all of a sudden. What could be a metaphor for this? Oh my god, get your fucking motorcycles away from me. I don't know who has them, and I'm sick of like, I'm not gonna guess. It's an asshole with a motorcycle is another one of their choice, like, fuck around things. Um, well, it like goes against, some people wouldn't even consider me Jewish because it was my dad that's Jewish and not my mom. Some people wouldn't consider me Jewish. I've never been to temple, and I don't want to go to temple. I'm not religious. I'm a humanist. Like, I don't know any other fucking religion that got linked to like Muslims are all different colors, Christians are all different colors, Jews are all different colors. It's not like about the color of your skin. Yeah, but there's like a diaspora that has been labeled as Jewish that you can trace genetically. It is also like a genetic. That's how, like, it says it on DNA tests. Yeah, I have no shame or some. I don't need to hide any part of my, like. They could keep updating this, and it could say that at some point it could say that I have 0.1% DNA from everything in the world, hypothetically. It wouldn't say that, but like, and I would be like, that's cool. Like, there's nothing that I would be like, oh no. It is like they keep practicing something on me to like, they want you to hate motorcycles. They've used them to hurt you for years. They want you to hate sirens, garbage trucks. I mean, they wanted you to hate them. There is no way they did that to make you like them. That fucking bass sound that isn't music. You can tell the difference that it's not music. All the pollution. So yeah, it comes up in a DNA test. It's not like a matter of just whether you went to temple or not. And what, Jewish people make up 0.2% of the fucking world population. Yeah, not to be like just like a sudden detour shift, but I wanted to talk about this. So I was thinking about talking about, I guess, the chapters of my life. And then I found out that Minnesota had their SNAP cut off because of that, like, fraud. I just don't understand how that hasn't come up once. Like, and by the way, people right now might be like, you think they could have been rioting over now it's like super quiet again. It does what? It's as if like you're part of some sick secret study that's like, if we keep fucking with someone's cortisol level, do they develop cancer? Does their body just start like eating itself or something? Anything to prove that like this like kind of stress would kill you? And we'll just use this girl we don't like as like a fucking excuse to like be assholes to somebody. they do it every day as if somehow it's like part of some game and they get money if I get mad. No, I would not want to be in Minnesota. What a fucking evil nightmare. Right. I mean, what, instead of calling out the National Guard, some like convergence of events. They killed Renee Good. People aren't getting fed. And then they took the people that were in Louisiana and they sent them to Minnesota. I don't know, maybe I'm connecting too many dots, but yeah, specifically sending them to Minneapolis. I don't know. And then, yeah, my mind is just, it's not that it's necessarily related. Just that PBS NewsHour apparently is going to stop doing the weekend news. I don't know, something that feels like it's like different, yeah, change in like bad omens and like actual omens, not like a cat crossed your path. Like, it's not good if people are starving. It's not good if people are getting murdered. It's not good if there's military deployed places. It's not good if the news is shutting down. Like, those are bad omens. Yeah, really. Well, scientifically speaking, we figured out that if you, like, really stress out a bitch, her brain starts to, like, go funny to try to, like, find meaning. And then when they say certain, like, things, we can pretend they're psychics and stuff. And then make money off of that. That's all they're fucking doing. And it's like, yeah, who cares if you're stressing her out to death? Stressing her to a point that's like gonna make her physically sick. You know, whatever. Yeah, I don't love you either. Like, why would I? How could anyone love you when what you do this, you terrorize people like that on purpose? Your idea of love is warped and disgusting. It's not love at all. Sick of the fucking concept of some bullshit about love being anywhere in the middle of some total stranger danger Nazi shit. Well, we were just trying to practice how to take over somebody's life. You're assholes. Yeah, but I never can guess who they are. As if they're gonna have like a designated name. Like the KKK. And I just can't guess that it's the KKK. Like, I've never known anybody that said they were in the fucking KKK. I wouldn't have wanted to. Yeah, some part of me just wants to go back to bed. It sounds like the fuckers like left. Yeah, this happened over and over and over and over again. And then it would like stop. I don't know, even up to like a couple months or something. And then happen again. Over and over and over and over. But it's like, yeah, somebody just wants to wake you up in the middle of the night to have you yell. They just want to trigger your fucking panic reflex system. You know, whatever you want to call it. They think this shit is funny. I mean, is it literally like killing me in a way that I don't even scientifically, like I can feel it, but it's not making me stronger. It's like breaking my back. It's causing tension. And I mean, you're not your most articulate, actually. You're not the most like, it's like using a different part of your brain and not letting you use the rest of it. Your stress center, it's always on stress mode. Well, that's not the part of my brain I really need to like come up with different solutions and the motherfucker is just like some brain damaged idiot. They want you to call them names that I don't say. I'm not gonna call you something I can't clinically fucking prove that's what you are. They just want you to be like them, and they call people stupid things like the R word. Because they feel so lonely in their bigotry, like... Yeah, all I know, whatever the fuck is here has let it gone on for years and didn't stick up for me. They didn't come out of the woodwork and be like, yeah, they've been fucking with that bitch. Or that building. Like, or the street, even. Some asshole sits out there every day and says, boom, 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 boom. Oh, you just didn't notice? You're full of shit. Right. It's like, you'd have to understand the way there were protests. And I think they were faking shit on my street. I'm far away from where the protests were. They were 13 blocks away from here. And then people were coming directly to the street and like doing a bunch of shit. Yeah, it's clearly what was unhoused people, tents. They were just trying to like fuck over people that had nothing, maybe? I don't know. Yeah, if they ever like redesign this area and make it all fancy or some shit. Someone wanted to take it over just for themselves. And then so it's like almost like under the cover of the protests. Essentially doing a bunch of military shit. And then that just, it became more and more like obvious that it was some directed attack when the protests were long over and they're still doing like. Right, you think it's a conservative agenda, probably? You know, they wanted it to look like shit. They wanted it to be fucked up somehow. They wanted it. Yeah, somebody's idea of like, they think that's what hell is. Yeah, it's like some joke about hell. Not even, doesn't really even make sense. Yet whatever it is they wanted you to be stressed out. Wanted you to feel like someone was watching you in your own home. Wanted you to feel like no one was gonna help you. Wanted you to feel like I guess rejected constantly. Yeah, you think it's because they were rejected, maybe? Like. I haven't done a project for so long. I feel like I work every day. I wake up and I work. And I don't do anything else. I just work. Ooh, an automatic solution. It only does small things, though. Yeah, all the things I should have bought that would have, like, ended up equaling a life if I could have gotten my shit together. It's like I got one chance to do anything, and now I got a box of moldy wigs and. Yeah, I really don't know the level of limbo I'm in. Like, as if people are, like, paying attention to the things that you're saying, again, illegally, and then they're gonna decide, like, how fast they're gonna evict you. Or they're gonna make you live in here under the threat of eviction. You know, just as if it's gonna control you more. And then what? If they throw you out on the street, are you ever gonna be able to talk to somebody that would give a shit about you? I have to stay away from people. It's just wrong. Yeah, and it's wrong in a way that the only, like, what, did you think anyone would give a shit about me because you put me through hell? It's just more of like, oh, she's like incompetent. Right. I mean, some people might have, like, been, that's what they wanted. Like, you were always so smart and held up as such, like, an example of stuff. The best outcome was for you to be a total fucking failure. Somehow it makes other people feel better about themselves. Yeah, through college, like, yeah, really. Who do you think would be more spiteful? People from high school or people from college? College. I think people from high school definitely had other shit to do with their lives. Whether they liked you or not, it wasn't even like they had other they were trying to break the cycle of poverty themselves. Like, they had something riding on. No, people from college, like, were more spoiled and might have the time to just have nothing else to do but fuck with somebody. I don't know. Yeah, did anybody give a fuck about MHS? No. They didn't. It was like invisible. Yeah, same as when living in Portland. Like, they did not care. There were no questions. There were no, oh, tell me mores. There was no interest. Somebody telling me that I was ruining the memories of their childhood, which made no sense. I, like, yeah, grew to, like, never even talk about the place. Yeah, almost everything I talk about now, like, never came up. People were obsessed with, like, what, how you looked, called you fat again. Yeah, it was never like, oh, Laura, you're so smart. Yeah, did people even like my art? I've had somebody say that they respected my art. They bought one of my albums. They were somebody from college. But they also, like, flatly, I said that I felt like I was being killed, and they were like, no, you're not, pretty much. How did people from MP5 think of me? It's like they didn't. They liked my friend more, and my friend got mad at me, so they hated my guts because my friend hates my guts. And I feel like they chose to hate me. Like they never liked me, and then used this thing with a mutual friend as an excuse. Like it was something to get mad about. That genuinely makes no sense. It's just like drama, Jerry Springer shit. I don't even. The friend died. They're dead. That is what the world feels like. A carousel of faces, and they just change their fucking face. Um, right, that was like a more high school moment than high school was. And it happened after college when I moved here. And then what? Yeah, then just like continuing loneliness kind of thing, and then having friends and not having friends, having friends, not having friends, and then being trapped in my room alone. It's like, yeah, graduating from high school, people in college, boyfriend, moving to Portland, people at Milepost 5, and then it all kind of shrinking down to one person for 3 months, and then that chapter ending, moving into this building 10 years ago, going on 11 years ago. So, yeah, so it's been a decade since I've even seen this fucking person. Like, seen a lot of these fucking people. It's been a decade. What, they think they wanted to show up and shove themselves in my face? Bitch, I don't care. What the fuck is with you? Like, what, you're not seriously in the middle of, like, destroying my life so that you could look good, right? Oh my god, go away. Stupid fucking, like, selfish nightmare shit. Someone's making my room smell like garbage again. Again! Stop making my room smell like trash! Stupid fucking nightmare asshole. And then what? Then I've lived here for a decade and had this, like, on again, off again friendship thing. Never had another real, like, genuine relationship or something. I think, yeah, it feels like you got trapped with a bunch of people that don't give a fuck about you, Laura. Their goal was to hurt you. They think this shit is funny. Makes it feel everybody's in on it for some fucking reason. And yeah, great. There's only what's gonna supposed to happen next? You be homeless for a decade? By the time you're 50, maybe you'll actually ever have a friend again? Like, fuck all of you. It does feel like someone paid for this. There has to have been some incentive for these people to have screwed with me. They got free housing, something. Somebody made him feel cool. I don't know. Well, the way everyone was so obsessed with, like, looks and everything, and then you, like, would emerge from your apartment with a broken back Like they aged you or something. It's just like fucking cruel. It kind of looks like cheating. Sparkles sort of suck. They like fall off of everything. That literally is cheating. Well, I mean, whoever did you know that cared about celebrities and fashion and fun stuff and like knew what it even was? Or at least the version of them that I knew what it was. Maybe they got into stuff after high school or something, but that's not. People like watched America's Next Top Model. I think that's as close as it ever got to like. I didn't know they had a celebrity crush or like. Yeah, if they got into Kim Kardashian, it must have been after high school. And when I was in college, like, we didn't give a fuck about Kim Kardashian. Right, Harry Potter nerds. I was in the fucking um Harry Potter Alliance. Like that was the only club I was in. And then yeah, moved to Portland and it still wasn't like celebrity obsessed. People cared about writers and artists, Frida Kahlo. Yeah, right. There was discussions about Ayn Rand, which I said were like should have tipped me off something was weird. Um yeah, learning who Maria Ambrovich is. I don't know if I said her name right. There's no mouse on my fucking computer. What the fuck? Ambrovic. Whatever. Abramovic. Well, now I'm just pissed at the idea that somebody thought they were going to redo Rhythm Zero and have people come up and fuck with me all day and see how, like, evil people are. I didn't consent to that. Get the fuck away from me. Oh, there goes a big stupid sound in the middle of the night. Jesus Christ, who pays the terrorists to just sit there all fucking day like they don't have a job or something? But anyway, still, like, not a world where anybody gave a fuck about, like. Well, it's not that I don't like. Yeah, this is art. But people didn't do this. They didn't. It wasn't. No one gave a fuck about makeup or, like. That was, after. That was the more recent, which now nothing is recent. I haven't seen a person for now 6 years. The last time the people that I was friends with was New Year's going into 2020, right? I think so. And they said the difference between me and them is that they leave and I get left behind. And that was the last conversation we ever had. There's no one in my fucking life. No one's my fucking friend. And yet, yes, somehow Doja Cat made a song that felt a little too personal. You know what I mean? Like, what the fuck? Right, everybody works for somebody, but they don't even know who, for real. Right, it's not like, yeah, everyone wants to be pretty. It's nice for shit to be cool. It's not like, but it just wasn't. I feel like there's a difference between the shit I'm even looking at right now on Instagram and like this, yeah, celebrity gossip, money world shit. That, yeah, I could care less. Actually, no, I couldn't care less. Is, yeah, the correct whatever. And then somehow you like stick the cops in the middle of that and like, yeah, the cops that murder people. Ah. I don't even do the languages. I play chess. Oh my god, I have never called somebody the list of like the worst shit that you say. I have never called a person that. So wherever the fuck that brainwave is coming from, you can take it right back to your mama and go suck her dick. Really trying to kill my bishop. Oh, you bastard. Uh, no, this is not fun. The way my fucking back hurts, it feels like my lower back is bruised. like a deep bruise, like inside of my back. What to do now? I do not know. I like if I had other food to eat, I'd eat something. I've eaten ramen seriously like nonstop for and yeah, it's good and stuff, but it's literally just ramen. I don't have fruit to mix in anymore. Yeah, I guess I'm worried like that they did something. They didn't tell me about it. I'm going to find out in the worst possible way. And then they're going to blow me off about the fact that they were supposed to like contact me different. And they created a whole situation where just like no one's going to give a fuck about me. I'm still alive right now. Like, I want to stay that way. It's the skirt is cool. It's funny how like on a different like that would seem like so I don't know aged, but it looks cool because she's young. Yeah, age isn't bad. I don't know what other. I didn't want to say old. It's not really vintage. Isn't really the word I want. Like doilies and stuff. Yeah, it would seem like doilies. That's not a dick. Hilarious. Yeah. These people got to be bio drag queens. FNUF. Does it stand for fan? Oh, Five Nights at Freddy's. That's it. Right, again, kind of like would be like doilies, but isn't. Yeah, people like to have fun, shocked. I like the spiraling gauge. I'm trying to think if people had any interactions at all with each other, and there was some shit about like the lady told me that she smokes in her apartment. I never smelled it. I don't care. But then she posted something on somebody else's door about them smoking in their apartment. Like total hypocrisy. But I don't remember like I mean, do you keep staging stuff so it looks like you don't like each other but you're all friends? Or like the idea that there were teams or something. Yeah, and Team Pennsylvania who thought they were going to take you to Pennsylvania. Who paid you for that? My God, fucking bogus. And that's where I'm really like, I don't think anybody knows what they're doing because they really don't know who's like getting them to do stuff or why. And someone's been getting them to do stuff. That they wouldn't have done it if they knew like the fucking big picture or something. I did this sort of on accident. I dyed my hair blue and it turned green, so then I dyed it red and it made the blue part like black. That's also how I should have pierced my nose instead of a septum. So that's fun. Like, if this was showing me anything, I would just be looking at whatever it was showing me. You'd go to TikTok instead. Jesus, gross. I'm gonna take that speculum and drive it through your fucking eyeball. I hate that because there's this sense of like, oh man, don't you just wish somebody liked you? They made you so emotionally desperate, like starving, thirsty, whatever fucking word you want to use. Like, and now, yeah, to be even more, be personally repulsive and don't talk to anybody. Like, because you're aware that, oh my God, you just wish somebody liked you. Right, of course not just anybody. Like, do you have half a brain or soul at the same time? Oh my God. Like, even half of one? Like, because I don't want to be murdered by a preteen. What is this? That he's being stalked by Peter Pan. That is an interesting twist. attorney trying to kill me. She's as big as a thimble. She's wanted in 16 countries for murder. It is weird. I remember them teaching us that PCP was cat tranquilizer, ketamine is horse tranquilizer, and then yeah, you don't ever hear about PCP, but ketamine has commercials on the internet. It comes in a little purple box. It's very strange. Right. What is the? It's easy if you have to read something. Pull it up on here. Voodoo. What is the drug they gave people to seem dead? Tetrodotoxin, pufferfish, and toad stuff. Followed by Datura, a compliant zombie-like state. Slows the heart rate. They seem dead. They get buried. They're not dead. They're dug up and given thorn apple, delirium, amnesia, and suggestibility. And causes hallucinations. We learned this in high school. Oh, right, and there's scopolamine. Drugs that give suggestibility. And pentothal. Oh, benzodiazepines. Great. Remember somebody telling me they were on those. Nitrous oxide. Oh, roofies. Yeah, suck. Land of suck. Why would you show up as a king frog? The swimming move is cute.
Hmm.
A superpower thing. Yeah, it's just a sci-fi. But like you could stop it, right? Stop it. And like stop like the whole action. Like stop, take the guy, pick him up and put him in his car. Like, and then she's not dead. And you just stop before he fucking shoots her just because she's driving away. Like, because all up until that point, she's not dead yet. She's alive. She's alive. She's alive until, you know. And go through like all of the videos of every single like essentially murder they made you watch on TV, and then you just pick them up before they kill the person and just like put you over here. This is what they made it feel like outside in 2020. I've played it before. It's not an exaggeration. It's not. I mean, it is what came to mind while they were doing fucked up shit on my stream. Just all of a sudden, boom, like and like hiding in my own apartment. Starving. I didn't have food. I guess I can say I'm glad I live in this time period and I had internet. It would have been worse, lonelier and worse, more desperate and worse. I'm glad I had internet. Right, not even, this, I didn't have like TikTok the whole time. I didn't have this shit until I got the phone in 2022. It was actually worse between 2020 and the end of 2022. What do you mean, contact who? They drive by my house every day and stalk me. Like, and what, these fuckers got 5 years to come up with some stupid, like, cover story. Or to practice lying, or whatever the fuck they're gonna do. Like, Jesus Christ, they have a lot of equipment. I didn't realize how much they put into making the videos. Aw. There's another one that's like they have a friend. Yeah, this one. Yeah. Yeah, he just like suddenly looked different, but I can't figure out why. I guess it's like his beard grew or something. I don't know. Yeah, it's fine. It just something seems different. Something felt different after New Year's. Like he seemed so upset, even though Zoran Mamdani won. I kind of like the right. I kind of like the girl or the girlfriend. The what's it called? The different beard thing. Panic married. Yeah. He's trying to live. That's not what. That's funny. It's like not what I was looking up, but this is hilarious. There. In your 20s, you'll panic and wait. No, that's not what I was looking up. Oh god damn it! Never mind. It was something that was like you're gonna be glad you didn't get panic married. This was like the best part of the night. Yeah. Yeah, there's that thought process again, like going through your own life. Um, and the chapters of your own life. And I guess it is to illustrate kind of just how empty it is. There are no special traditions. There's no food, there's no dance, there's no way of dressing, there's no quotations, there's nothing to hold on to that feels like connected to something deeper. I mean, yeah, on my dad's side, I kind of liked like a person in the family, I guess, as a character. I never met them. They died way before I was born. I don't want to say because I don't want to get that, like, sense of, like, somehow I'm name dropping. It's like, whatever. Um, but I thought they were cool. But that's not really like a culture. It's not like, it's just a person. Um, and I never met them. Like, it's not like I have a memory of hanging out with them or something. Um, yeah, there's all these movies that you could say were, what, did you give me clues about fucked up shit people were gonna do to me? It's like, gee, thanks for just like hoping I remembered that we watched Misery when I was 6 and like, yeah, shit couldn't feel more demented. Like somebody just trapped you inside of a box. But through like emotional blackmail and psychological abuse. But they don't even have words for this kind of like. It's like a psych op, but in your own family. I don't know. Like, we weren't going to give a shit about you and you weren't going to be in our lives at all, but we were going to make sure we reeled you back in like a fish. It's fucked up. We're not in my life at all. It's not even like. It's just. And what? Now I'm going to be homeless. Am I? Is somebody going to just let me stay in my room? What is the deal with that? Like, I still have an address, right? Surely, whatever the fuck someone's, like, doing to me, they thought ahead in their plans. Why can't you just, like, fully. I don't know what to do with the idea somebody just wants me to die. I don't know what to do with that. I'm not going to die for them. Like, I have no intention of fucking dying. It's like I can't even, like, factor it in if somebody wants me to die. Like, that sucks. Yeah, if it's not one thing, it's another. Of like, here's a bunch of concerning shit, and then like trying to make you go through all this like concerning shit. You just like really. Somebody else is like mentally ill, and they wanted you to be mentally ill like them because they're lonely or something. And like, you know, you could be mentally ill and not a fucked up person. You could be really cool, interesting, creative, and be considered mentally ill. So I want like a different word. Like, this person's an asshole. And they also make no sense. Who can't? Yeah, the idea of like using wishes as if they think wishes really do anything. Like, oh my god, shut up. There's no Santa and there's no wishes. I've definitely wished a million times that all the scams in the world would just stop. And people would stop being like fucked, and it never stopped, did it? So yeah, wishes don't do shit. I wished for, yeah, something like a day when everybody's gonna tell the truth, like the whole entire, like, everybody at the same time on the whole planet. The truth about everything. And then what? Steven Spielberg came out with a movie called Disclosure Day. But, like, it's about aliens. I mean, that's, like, as close as you're gonna get to a name for this thing that I wished for. But it's not like that. It's like, you know, such a different... No more scams, no more lies, no more pretend, no more psychops, no more political scam. No more, like, on any fucking level, big or small. Just, like, total honesty about everything. Oh my god, we want you to shut up because we've, what, been running scams your whole life? Because you committed genocide. Like, why would you really want someone to shut up and not, like, want this too? Yeah, whatever the fuck COVID really is. Whatever the fuck people took advantage of under the guise of COVID. Yeah, maybe they want people to shut up because they fucked up real bad. I bet you didn't fuck up as much as the people that committed genocide. Most people did not fuck up the way that's fucked up. And, like, there is no future to live in. It's all, like, completely puppeted. And you don't even know who your puppet masters are. But you would if there was sincerely, like, this Truth Day thing. Right, the idea that's so naive. Some people would tell the truth, and they'd have a lot to say that doesn't even fucking mean anything. And the people with, like, real secrets that the world needed to know are never gonna tell you. Well, yeah, that's the point of why it's like a wish, dumbass. It's like, you know, that almost, like, pretty much magical idea of, like, something. It's so idealistic. And again, it's like, you're not gonna get it, because, like, that's not... Wishes don't do things. People do things. Yeah, there's no Santa. There's somebody who plays Santa. Stop doing the Santa shit, and they couldn't do that to you. Yeah, I think I'm gonna try to go back to sleep for a little while. It's 4:32 in the morning. 11th of January, 2026. Universal human rights are everything implodes and nothing matters, and this life is worthless. And the only reason you want it to be worthless is so that you don't have to care. And that sucks. Be smarter than the psychop, please. Oh my god. At least, like,